Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. If you're new here, my name is Paulina. This channel is all about beauty, so that means mostly skincare, makeup and fragrances. Today we're going to be talking about another 2024 fragrance release, and this is Boss the Scent Elixir for Hair. So as you can easily guess, this is a flanker of a fragrance that was released in 2016-ish. Even though these fragrances throughout the years, like the flankers, don't really share that many similarities as far as the notes go, there's always a certain vibe that connects these fragrances. There's always something like this kind of like almost warmth, like certain spiciness. There's just something that kind of like makes sense for these fragrances to be like one range. So the original fragrance had the notes of peach, freesia, osmanthus and cacao. Osmanthus is one of those notes that actually appeared quite often in like later fragrances, but as I said before, the flankers were not particularly similar to the original, even though there was a certain connection. The only fragrance in this range that kind of like stands out to me is a Private Accord, and the fact that it stands out, it doesn't mean in a good way. I know that this fragrance was loved and probably still is loved by so many people. The biggest concern people usually had with that fragrance was that it didn't last, and that's a fact. Like, this fragrance did not really last that well, like just completely disappeared within like a few hours after application. Even though I really liked it when I first got it, I got bored with it pretty quickly. So as I said, this fragrance was the one that kind of stood out to me, but not in a best way. I find all the other fragrances really good though. So far, my two favorite fragrances are these two. So this is the Scent Le Parfum, and this one is a bit more woodsy with some patchouli in it. It is actually pretty unisex. I really like it. And then we have the last year's release. This is the Scent Magnetic, and this one has very pronounced osmanthus and some musky notes. This one is just so good for like spring, like a daytime. It is beautiful. So now what about the Scent Elixir, which is the newest release? So as you can see, this is the box. Let me just show you the bottle. So as you can see, we have this classic the scent shape, which I actually really like. I really love the color of this bottle. I don't know if you can see, but it's this really deep dark red. I love it. I think it actually goes really well with the name Elixir, so yeah, I love that. So we have a short description of a fragrance here on the back of the packaging. A rich, highly concentrated interpretation of the original fragrance, an alluring blend of fiery pink peppercorn extract and hypnotic Atropa belladonna flower accord with a vibrant ambery dry down inflames the senses. And the notes are, according to Fragrantica, top notes pink pepper, middle notes belladonna, and base notes ambergris. So we have only 3 notes, and as you can easily see, there's not really much in common between this fragrance and the two I've just mentioned. Like, as I said, this one is musky osmanthus, and this one is like more woodsy with patchouli. It does have a little bit of peppercorn, I think, so that's like literally the only similarity, but these fragrances are pretty different. But as I said, I definitely see the connection between this fragrance and the previous fragrances in this range. There's a certain sultriness, certain warmth, spiciness. This fragrance is described as ambery floral. This is a perfect nighttime evening kind of scent. Many people are surprised that this doesn't have any fruity notes, and as much as I don't really get much fruitiness in here, I think I know where this idea comes from. This fragrance is very rich. It's very like deep, almost like syrupy. So that definitely could give a little bit of this fruity vibe. The pink pepper here, to be honest guys, I'm not really a massive fan of pink pepper, but here pink pepper goes so well with the other notes. This is a really beautiful, dark, sexy, sultry fragrance. The lasting power of this fragrance is amazing. It has a really good lasting power. The sillage, definitely pretty good. Not an office friendly fragrance. With this fragrance being so like rich and dark and deep, it's more like an evening fragrance anyway. That's not something I would wear like during daytime, because it does have this kind of like nighttime quality to it. I think this is a really beautiful scent. I love the fact that the fragrances from this range are different enough to be able to justify like buying all the new flankers literally, but we kind of know what we can expect. Like, there's going to be a certain quality. There's going to be a certain kind of like vibe about these fragrances. So yeah, definitely something I would recommend. If you like the previous fragrances from this range, apart from a Private Accord, that I wouldn't really take that one into consideration, but if you liked previous the scent fragrances, I think you'll like that one too. Anyway guys, this is everything from me today. Have you tried this fragrance yet? If so, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more fragrance related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care, bye!